All right, so first alert weather day and Saturday and Sunday are also first alert weather days because of that snow up in the mountains, causing some difficult travel conditions. Now we do have winter weather advisories, those areas in purple you see here on this map, so covering a good portion of the mountains along the divide and out toward the Front Range. Those will go until 8 a.m. on Saturday morning, and until it expires, we'll be seeing snow falling of about 3 to 10 inches, and we can even see some locally higher amounts possible, and wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour in some spots. So that blowing snow and those slick road conditions can definitely cause some travel problems. Now for us here in western Colorado this evening, we're going to be on the dry side and not expecting any snowfall. Maybe the Grand Mesa could maybe see a quick snow shower that could drop up to an inch possibly, but it'll probably be a little bit less than that, if any at all. Same with out toward the San Juans, maybe up to an inch in some spots, but it is going to be the mountains tonight where that's going to see most of the activity there. Blanket roll is going to be about that 1 to 5 inches with maybe some locally higher amounts closer to a foot in some locations. Now we do have that snowfall already beginning to fall in some areas, and it'll pick up intensity as we head toward this evening, and especially around midnight we'll see probably the peak coverage across the mountains there, and then beyond that it'll begin to slowly but surely dissipate, and by the time we get to early Saturday morning, most of the snow is gone, and any lingering showers I expect to wrap up by the time lunchtime rolls around. As we head into the afternoon, we'll see an increase in cloud cover with those partly cloudy skies. This will stick around to the overnight also. And on Sunday morning, we'll start to see those snow showers form once again as we have another storm system move through the area. But here in western Colorado, we'll actually have a chance to see some snow as well, especially in the morning hours. In the afternoon, it's going to likely change toward rain, so any snow that does accumulate, if any, will get washed away by that rainfall. We'll see the mountains continue to get some more snow with that widespread activity, which will last throughout the afternoon and even into those early evening hours before that begins to wrap up during the overnight hours. And by the time we get to Monday morning, most of the action is going to be done, if not again, by the time lunchtime rolls around. Now, how much snow will we see from Sunday through Monday morning? Here in the valley, again, primarily a trace for many areas, maybe up to an inch or two is possible, maybe around Montrose. Grand Mesa can maybe see around 6 inches, maybe a little bit higher, but probably around that 5 to 6 inch mark, if not a little less. And now same with out toward the San Juans, maybe up to a foot in some spots. I'm not convinced it's going to be up to 2 inches, but maybe up to a foot is possible in some locations. And again, out toward the Continental Divide and the Front Range, seeing that same blanket roll of about maybe 1 to 5 inches, maybe a little bit less, and up to maybe close to a foot in some locations. Now for those low temperatures tonight, we're looking at 28 degrees in Grand Junction, 27 degrees in Delta, 25 degrees in Montrose, and 22 degrees over in Cortez. We'll see temperatures increase toward around the mid-40s at lunchtime, and we'll see those afternoon highs in the mid to upper 40s for many of us, with 47 degrees in Grand Junction, 48 degrees in Delta and Nucla, 44 degrees in Montrose, and 49 degrees in Cortez and Durango. Now taking a look at your 7-day forecast, we'll start with the 40s, but then cool down to the 30s on Monday in Grand Junction. Then it's going to be those low 40s as we go throughout the rest of next week. And we're going to see those morning lows in the 20s. Taking a look at Montrose, we're going to start off in those mid 40s, cooling down to 36 degrees on Monday. And it's going to be a mix of upper 30s to low 40s for the rest of next week. We're going to see morning lows mainly in the 20s, but possibly a few teens next week. Taking a look at Delta, you're going to be in the mid to upper 40s over the weekend, then cooling down to the low to mid 40s next week. And we're going to see those morning lows in the 20s, but also some teens are possible. And taking a look at Cortez, you'll be in those mid to upper 40s over the weekend, then cooling down and pretty much staying in those low to mid 40s throughout next week. We'll see morning lows start off in the 20s and then cool down into the teens.